Hello everyone, Cesare here with more Final Fantasy XI. Joining us, of course, is Silly, but with us is Kultada, Kupipi, and Valinor. As you can see, we are not the normal jobs that we normally are. Well, you may not be able to notice that yet, as Miro is currently dressed as a job. Miro giving us a wave, look at that, hello! All of them are waving, that is amazing!
What? What? How come Persia isn't doing it? Persia sucks. She's not doing anything. So,
She refuses to take part. She's a lone wolf. Alright, so you learn something new every day. That was not expected. Okay. Let's get that. There we go. So as you can see, I am currently a red mage. Why? Because Silly and I are going to go do a job quest. So I don't think we can mount up here, as this place is rude as shit and doesn't let you do that. So we are going to start off by heading over to the Eldium Necropolis entrance at J10, which is way down in the bottom right corner there, just north of that little island. Hopefully we will avoid all combat, as we are a red mage and a black mage right now. Now my red mage is level 47, but that doesn't mean I can kill anything. But it also explains why I have trusts out to make the trip. In case we do get into a fight with something, we have at least a fighting chance. Now, I don't have any actual spells on this character.
I have this spell. Check this out. Oh wait, never mind. I thought it said sneak, but it says sneak attack.
Like I know Cure, Cure 2, Cure 3, Dia, Protect, Shell, Blink, Aquaveil, Bar Fire, Bar Arrow, Bar Stone, Bar Water, Bar Sleep, Bar Poison, Bar Paralyze, Bar Blind, and Fire, and Blizzard, and Arrow, and Stone, and Thunder. Hang on, gotta...
It's a lot of strange spells.
Fire, Arrow, Stone, Water, Gravity, Poison, Bio, Protect 2, and Water, Blind,
Oh,
Dia,
don't worry, if you
Blind.
die, I'll use Tractor on you.
Sleep. Yeah. I have the thing for Tractor, I just can't use it because I'm not a black mage. Oh, speaking of which, since we are actually here, I guess I can cast magic. Let's see.
Nice.
We're gonna cast Protect 2 and so oh yeah, my enhancing magic skill went up to level 13 on the best.
Good job.
Alright,
I should have picked Summoner as my second. That's my sub job, so I could pull out pets.
can you use Pets when it's a sub job?
I don't know. Probably not.
I'd be surprised if you couldn't, but that
It'd be awesome if you could.
Can I cast Blink on Silly? I'm not entirely sure.
I'm standing right on top of you, so...
Nope, it only goes on me. Alright. I have one more spell to cast. Okay. I think Aquaveil only goes on me too, but I'll take it. Okay, there's a Smilodon there and a Sadfly there. Hey. Alright. Sorry for the brief pause there, everyone. I just had to go and show off my amazing spells because I'm awesome like that. Hey, and it actually shows my buffs on everyone. Can I open this gate? Yeah, there we go. So, yeah, the Windows is actually showing all my buffs on you and everyone else, aka me.
That's good. I see that I have 2 buffs.
Protect and Shell. I have Protect 2, Protect 2 Silly, Protect 2, or Shell Silly, Shell me, Blink, and Aquaveil.
Good job. I don't have anything cool like that. I can't do things to protect you because I do damage.
You're a black mage. That's all you are.
Yeah,
You
that's
just stay there and do your black mage damage.
Yeah. My 0 black mage damage.
You just have one of those awesome job emotes. That's all you get.
That's right.
So how did you discover Kultata? Were you just playing around with them, or?
I remembered I was looking at my trust list for today, and I remember reading somewhere that Koltata was good, and I don't remember where I was reading this. And then I was like, you know what? Let me just see what Koltata is. And I was like, okay, Corsair. Pulled them out, and then it was ridiculous.
I think this is the entrance we're looking for. No, I don't want to target Kultata. I want to target the crypt door.
I must move closer.
Motherfucker.
Enter the Elven Necropolis. Yeah?
Alright.
Why'd I have to get that close to the door if I had to stand back from the door to open it?
Yeah. Because you have to pull it open.
I didn't even pull it open, it just opened.
That's true. What? Why is there a thing going on here?
Dun, 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 dun.
Alright, so we have to go to J8, which is directly ahead of us, I think. Let me check just to be sure. We gotta go talk to the NPC Erlene at J8. She'll ask for 12 sheets of vellum. Let's talk to the book. Hey, now we can teleport here. Hello, Turbulent Storm.
That's right.
My dad says Black Mage's lives matter, I'll have you know. Alright, well, I suppose he's not wrong.
We've never worn a shield before.
It's
I've
true.
never seen either of us wearing a shield. Arlian? Just trade her the thing?
Talk to her first. You can voice Erlene.
Oh, a potential pupil. Have you come to enroll in the Schultz School of Martial Theory?
Where's the dotted line?
I was just looking for the latrine. Such enthusiasm. We certainly welcome beginners. Ah, how positively rude of me. I'm actually a dancer in disguise. You may address me as Professor Erlene. As well as serving on the operations staff here in the Necropolis, I teach martial theory to academic applicants in my capacity as a military scholar. And what is martial theory, you ask? In a nutshell, it is the study of applying tactics and strategy to ensure victory on the field of battle. The Schultz School of Martial Theory mainly focuses on the study of ancient military magic texts known as grimoires. The beauty of this approach is the effective incorporation of spells and incantations into the latest strategies and tactics. Pupils schooled in Schultz Martial Theory are valued across Vanadiel as military tacticians. Allow me to demonstrate the dual nature of the grimoire. That was the white grimoire, and this is the black grimoire. Do I have your full attention now? Utilizing the teachings of the Schultz theories, one is able to switch between the two as situation demands.
What is all this commotion?
Professor Ulbrecht, when did you return?
Must I introduce myself to our guest, Professor Erlene? Greetings, I am Professor Ulbrich, Chief of Operations of the Republic Army of Bastock. From my observations, I would say your interest was captured more by that flashy grimoire display than Professor Erlene's explanation of Shull's martial theory. I do not mean to criticize. It is natural for us to feel wonder at the things we do not understand. That curiosity is your ally. However, mastery of the grimoire requires more than simple enthusiasm. A pity, but I do not think you...
Oh, enough of your ponderous blustering, Professor. The gates of knowledge must not be closed to one with a willingness to learn. Is this not a fundamental law of the Schultz School? Do not take the Professor's flippant dismissal to heart. You will have your chance to learn. There are, however, certain requirements. You must understand that grimoires are valuable tomes. I'm not seeking to deprive you of coin. There are other...
Sheets of vellum! We have a dire shortage of sheets of vellum!
Professor Obrecht, I'll thank you not to interrupt me.
Have I misspoken? Do we not require this material in abundance? While the matter's not terribly urgent, I believe 12 sheets of vellum should cover our needs. Have your task. Altana's fortune smile upon you. What?
Professor Obrecht, this applicant has yet to be processed.
12! Not one less.
Professor... If you would be so kind as to collect 12 sheets of vellum, I shall begin planning an exclusive curriculum for your introduction to martial theory.
Alright, so before we do that, let's go back, trade them to her for another... Okay, so we're gonna trade them to her. Oops. Mira, why are you sitting? There we go. Go trade. Sheets of vellum, where are they? I have an elixir, apparently.
Me too.
Alright, where the hell am I got that vellum?
Got him. Bastard. Did it.
There it is.
Ah, the sheets of vellum. Excellent. While I am still rather irked at Professor Obrecht's imposition, it is true we scholars can never have enough vellum in stock. I have already prepared your grimoire from our available supplies, of course. Inside, I have inscribed a curriculum on which to base your studies. Your grimoire is both magical tome and tactical manual. A military scholar fights with both intellect and knowledge. This book will be your weapon. Tell me, what are the two main schools of magic? Yes, white magic and black magic. Their natures are diametrically opposed, leading most practitioners to focus on one school or the other in order to attain true mastery. However, we scholars learn the laws of magic as a single theory, and thus overcome the disadvantages inherent in specialization. In simplest terms, we are able to utilize the full potential of both forms of magic.
Cough, red mage, red mage.
From a tactical point of view, a scholar can choose the incantation most suitable for the task at hand, regardless of school. That is the strength that lies at the heart of the Schultz School of Martial Theory. But, rather than listen to me drone, you would better be served by reading the grimoire and experiencing the theory for yourself. One learns faster through doing, yes? Very well. Let's have you read the first page while producing an arcane tap effect. This manifestation of arcane energy will trigger the astral properties of the grimoire and empower the words within. It will also serve to attune the tome to your personal astral signature. An arcane tap effect is somewhat different to the sudden burst of magic provided by spells such as fire. It is a steady stream of magical energy. Both Manafont and Chain Spell are examples of arcane tap effect. How else can I explain? Yes. While similar, Benediction will not produce the required energy. The magical power of such abilities dissipate at the culmination of spellcasting. Do you understand the difference? Now, initiate whichever arcane tap effect is available to you, and open the grimoire to the first page in order to complete the attunement process.
I like how she's like, Anyway, I like how she's like, uses the example of the two we happen to bring. Alright, so what you do now is, abilities, job ability. I believe you use your 1 hour ability and then talk to her again while it's active, so let me know when you're ready.
Okay, I'm ready now.
Okay, using it. Talking to her.
Select her. Okay.
Congratulations on entering the Schultz School of Martial Theory.
Professor Albrecht?
No need to steam up your glasses, Professor Erling. I'm merely here to pick up the sheets of vellum. Ah! Here we are. Splendid! Were you aware that the history of magic stretches back 600 years? During that time, the rapid evolution of magical research has produced a myriad of spells and incantations. However, the effective utilization of these spells has never been the subject of thorough academic inquiry. These so-called mages have been infatuated with their own power that they have never spent the time to meditate on the method of its use. In respect, their ignorance equals that of common military scholars, who, on the other hand, have ignored the existence of magic in their strategies. And that is where the Skull Shields of martial theory breaks away from the pack. In this age of stunning magical revolution, we are the only school to fuse arcane mystery and modern military tactics. You could be that guy.
A stirring oration indeed, but a little knowledge is a dangerous thing.
Eh?
Do you recall that lesson, Albrecht? Professor Schultz!
The roads are not safe. How did you...
A pleasure to see you again, Erling and Albrecht. The resourceful general employs his enemies as well as his allies. I merely hopped in the back of a passing beastman supply wagon and alighted near my destination.
Same old Professor Schultz.
I believe introductions are in order. Erling, if you might do me the honor. This is Professor Gunther Schultz, the founder of the Schultz School of Martial Theory. He is a hero of Bastock, the type of genius that is born once a century. Erling. My name and title would have been sufficient, but I am a member of academic society, nothing more. And who do we have here? Miro, is it? In this world of chaos, there is always an avenue to salvation. In one age, that salvation may take the form of a brilliant, charismatic leader. In another, an immensely powerful weapon. However, I believe the key to ending this war will be the knowledge and actions of those who have mastered the arts of the military scholar. That is my firm conviction, and I am certain a day will come when you will hold the same belief. Oh, listen to me ramble. I have no time to be delivering lectures. The Schultz School of Martial Theory encourages practical application. Only through testing your strategies in the heat of battle will you begin to grow as a scholar. Miro, do not lose yourself in the power of the grimoire, but look within yourself for the direction you must tread. Now, if you will excuse me...
Do not hang out with the troublemakers, silly. Slash job emote scholar. Ah yes. We have a bright idea. Alright. So, we have unlocked Scholar, everyone. We are now capable of becoming a military tactician.
Good job, us.
We are victorious.
Did it.
I'm not entirely sure what Change Spell does. It might just be like an uber haste effect, where you just cast spell after spell after spell.
I think it probably does something like that.
Yeah, whereas mana...
Look at the description. There should be a description when you click it.
Oh, I would have to go back in through my... oh, whatever. Allows rapid spellcasting. Yep, that's it.
Yeah. Mine says allows spellcasting without using MP.
Alright. Let's go to Sandoria. Alright, so that's it. We got the Scholar job. That's the only two jobs available in Wings of the Goddess. Dancer, which we got at the beginning of our playthrough of Final Fantasy XI, which because Silly wanted to be a dancer. And Scholar, we just achieved. We have 2 more jobs to unlock.
Way easier. What the hell?
Yeah, as long as you had the money.
Yeah, but even so, like, if you were like leveling 11, like you had a leather worker or a new one, like you could get vellum.
That's true.
But as a dancer, you had to go all over the fucking place and back between like different
Incredibly dangerous areas.
dangerous areas in the past, going to places in the future and the past, and then finally you could unlock dancer.
Yeah, it was a lot more involved than Scholar. I agree.
Scholar was like, here's some paper, done.
We have 2 more jobs to unlock.
I mean, I guess if you wanted to play Scholar and you didn't have Black Mage or Red Mage, it would be annoying, because then you have to level them 30, but...
No, you don't have to level them to 30.
Oh, right. You just have to have the 1 hour ability, which is probably immediate.
Yep, you start with it, you just gotta be able to get there, so as long as you get a book, got the book, you could teleport there easily. Alright, so we're gonna swap our job back to our main jobs. We will be using different jobs later on in this stream, but not today.
What did you say I had to play for something?
Let's see. For... Where is it? Windurst, you will be playing Bard Warrior. For
Right.
Bastok, you are Ninja Corsair.
Okay. Oh wait, no, you were just telling me I had to play Black Mage or something for this quest, right?
Yeah. Alright. Ooh, oh, hang on. I gotta go back in there. Oh, fuck it, I'll just throw it in the wardrobe.
Hello, game. Why can't I pick Thief as my sub job? Oh,
I don't know.
let's try again.
Slash
Oh,
wardrobe!
Thief already was my sub job. That's fine.
That explains that. Oops, no, I don't want that.
I thought about going back to Samurai, but I discovered that now that I talented No Foot Rise, every couple minutes I can instantly have 5 finishing moves and then get TP, so I don't seem to have as many TP problems. Like when I was doing the leveling this morning, I was just like at 3000 TP until I had to fight something I wanted to actually use my abilities on.
That makes sense.
So I was like, what more like if we have to like find some items, Treasure Hunter might be useful, so. And then if I get like stuck behind you somewhere, I can sprint to you.
That's true. Alright, so when you are done there, go back to the book at Northern Sandoria, and we are going to go to the book at Saramog Champagne South. Hey, there's Linguini.
Oh wow, the game, because my items were like, I guess when I re-equipped my job, it put all the gear back on that I had on previously somehow.
Yeah.
Some sort of like.
As long as you have the gear in your inventory, it should swap it back to what you had on that job beforehand. It's a pretty good system. Super coup power. Okay, and we're gonna go to the past again. And I'm pretty sure this is not Norvalen, not Durflin's, Aragono. Yes.
The only downside of getting the vellum is that now I have very little gil.
Yeah, so do I, but not to worry. We'll get you Gil. My plan is to start leveling on Wednesdays and getting the tabs, and then I'll give you 450k.
Leveling the things. Doing the thing. What time is that at?
3 to 7. So you will be at work.
For most of it, yeah.
Just tell them that you gotta go home on Wednesday between 3 and 7. Just be like, I'll work from home.
It's funny, I'm pretty sure that my current boss, if we were allowed to do it this way, she wouldn't care when I worked, as long as I did the work I needed to do.
Just bring a laptop to work with FF11 on it.
Yeah, right? I just like AFK behind you.
Dude, FF11. If you actually that could work.
I could just log in and then follow you if I could just.
I was thinking that.
You'd have to be really careful not to lose me because I couldn't log back in to find out. You know.
Yeah. FF11 is actually a job that you could play while working fairly easily.
Yeah, kinda.
Come to Saramog Champagne South.
I went to the wrong south. Back to Sindor. Okay. Let's see if I can get it right.
In the meantime, I'll try and determine where we're going.
Oh, I'm very silly. I should have used the book. And I was right next to it and everything. I found out today that I had forgotten that one of the artifact weapons you can get for Demonology Warlock is just, it's literally, part of it is just a Mildrenized head.
That's amazing.
I want that.
Yeah, like I said, I played around with Destruction Warlock and I like it.
Nice. I'm sure I'll like try them all out for fun.
Like I'm using the one ability for instant. Like I didn't get a good chance to play around with it a lot because everything just dies so fucking fast, even at 91. Hello, Fireballs. How you doing? We just finished off the Scholar quest, and now we're getting back to the main story. Unfortunately, Saramog Champagne South here has the campaign music, so you can't hear the wonderful music it's got going on normally. Although it does have dust storms. Alright.
Momentarily.
I'm standing in the gate. Now I'm past the gate. You see me now? Excellent.
Yeah, I can see you already.
Perfect. We are heading to F6 to click on the Bulwark gate.
Yeah.
Let's make some good progress today. Oh, you cheat. Hey, look, hill lizards. It's not 3 o'clock. Bats aren't birds.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Just Fireball. My bad.
Fireball. That falls on the mind. Yes.
Yes. I assume there was more than one of you present.
Hey, got to you.
Excellent.
Except now that you're like ahead of me. I'll catch up. Eventually. I'll keep running.
Hey, look, there's a lynx.
If you run on the road, my character will run over the hills to catch up to you. A lynx. Nice. So, I keep seeing commercials during the Olympics for Cloud9, and like I never think of Cloud9 as actually being a company because they are. I always think of them in terms of there are video game teams that are Cloud9 teams from the company, and like you forget that like these teams have to have money behind them, and the money comes from a company somewhere.
Yeah. I always think of Cloud9 as Psyduck's ability in Pokemon. It prevents weather effects. It's kind of handy.
Ah, Psyduck. Psyduck was one of my favorite Pokemon, the original Pokemon. I never like used him again. Then again, I only ever owned like the first generation and then this most recent generation. So
Psyduck was my first shiny Pokemon, and I have him in my Omega Sapphire or my X or Y. I got him back in the Silver edition. Like the original Silver.
That's a long time ago.
Yeah, and that Psyduck has come with me all the way through it. He's a Golduck now, actually, but...
Oh, that's cheating. I'll always be Psyduck. Level 99 Psyduck.
Dude, Golduck's awesome.
That's Psyduck.
You did, Fireball. You did. Now let's back it out. Back it out. Cloud9 at Worlds last year were so great.
And what? League, maybe? I don't know. Or... I know they have a league team and some other things. Oh, yes, LOL Worlds, yeah. Oh, wait, I think I remember hearing about that.
We're almost there. Not really, actually. We got a fair amount of to run still, but, you know.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Well, that's right. We're headed to Jeuno to do the battle that Lilette's father was supposed to be the champion of. Oh, look, we finished just in time.
Excellent.
You gotta appreciate how soothing this music is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pretend I know what you mean. I don't actually play League of Legends. I just know it's a game that exists, that is insanely popular, and they have teams for it, and have tournaments.
I have watched League of Legends, but I can't pretend that I always know what's happening.
I would also like to state that I tried to get into League of Legends at the beginning, but people were so rude that I was like, fuck it, I'm not playing this. I dealt with enough rude people working in a call center. I don't want to deal with them in real life too, or
Yeah, right.
playing my games. So I'm like, fuck it, I'll just play a game that people are nice.
And then Miro found out that there is no such thing.
Well, you know, from a majority of my initial part of Final Fantasy 14, I didn't meet a rude person until I was max level.
That's true.
Unless you count the people who turned out to be rude.
Like me.
Like you. Mordekaiser.
Like this thread. What even is the point of green fire?
There we go. Click the gate.
Click it.
Pawapuro. Hello, Pawapuro. Excellent name and outfit.
Good goddess! I've never seen such large beastman force amassed in one place. At a glance, the two sides look to be in a deadlock. But we know better. The beastmen are simply biding their time, awaiting what they think an inevitable surrender. The Jeunoian forces are clearly in a bad way. Miro, let's hurry, deliver the letter to the Archduke.
The Duchy of Jeuno, ruled by Archduke Camelot, lies beyond this point. What business have you here under these forbidding circumstances?
Sir, I come bearing tidings from the Sandoria on behalf of Count Borel and Sir Ragelis of the Knights of the Ironcrest Hall. Villishead is my name, and with me is my faithful retainer, Miro. This here is the official letter penned by the Count himself. Our sole endeavor is to ensure that a Junonian surrender does not come to pass. Please, sir, it is imperative that we are granted an audience with Sir Nagmaloda.
Understood. Your concern for the Duchy's welfare is much appreciated. This way, if you will. Dude, why would they walk all the way up to Ridley Gardens just to lay on the ground?
No. How awful.
Sorry to have kept you waiting. I am Brandolph, Captain of the Ducal Guard. Sir Nagmaloda, I'm afraid, is presently afield on official business. It would be my honor to attend you in his stead.
Thank you, Captain.
You've no doubt already seen with your own eyes the destruction that has befallen our proud nation. I fear the days when Jeuno could receive honored guests such as yourselves, in all its glory, have become a thing of the past.
Please rest assured, for we bring good tidings. We present ourselves before you now, having successfully secured a pledge of aid from the three nations. Bastok, Windhurst, and Sandoria alike are making preparations to send reinforcements to Jeuno as we speak. We beg you, sir, relay this message to Sir Nagmaloda and Archduke Kamlanat. Jeuno needs no longer surrender.
Your dedication to the Alliance is touching, truly. However,
Captain?
the matter is long settled. The Archduke, his mind will not be changed. Jeuno's fate is sealed. Other nations need not suffer in the wake of its death throes. But that's exactly what will happen.
But why?
It would be wise for you to leave now, while you're still able to do so of your own accord.
What on Vanadiel has gotten into you people? Why are you all so quick to lose hope? So eager to throw down your arms?
You misunderstand! We wish nothing more than to fight to the last man, unto our dying breath. That is both duty and honor. To give one's life to protect our nation and all its citizens is the common conviction held sacred by all those in the Ducal Guard.
Then let us fight together. Bastok, Windhurst, Sandoria, and Jeuno, side by side.
Lillicet, Miro, fighting is not the only way. You've witnessed for yourself how this futile struggle has laid waste to Jeuno. The misery it is entailed upon soldiers and citizens both. Continuing to fight with the false hope that triumph will someday smile upon us will gain us not more than death and devastation. This vicious circle of heartache and suffering will spread across the land like a crippling disease, plunging all of Vanadale into the blackest depth of despair. Even if nations were to still remain in the aftermath, they would be little more than fanciful names given to piles of rubble and ash. Is such a wretched existence worth the sacrifice? Years from now, we can truly say and believe in our hearts that we've done right by our children, and theirs after them? Sir Naglamoda, he enlightened us so. Surrender does not mean defeat, nor does it spell the end. For as long as we shall live, so too will hope survive. We must have patience, for the time will come again when the children of Altana will arise and reclaim what is rightfully ours. Sir Nagmaloda called the Ducal Guard to assembly and put forth these sentiments, with Archduke Kamlanat himself in an audience. That is how the decision to surrender was made known to us. We, the Ducal Guard, are sworn to protect and serve the Archduke. His fate is our fate. Upholding his decisions, our duty.
But the reinforcements from the three nations are on their way here this very moment. Couldn't you at least put things on hold until they arrive?
It is too late. The Archduke's decision is final. Please understand, the thought of surrender pains us as it does you. We knew that the Archduke, his circle of advisors, and Sir Nagmelota had been deliberating the possibility. But truth be told, that the air of defeat could so swiftly envelop our nation's leader gave us all pause.
Guests, have we?
Sir Nagmelota, we were under the impression that you had left to deliver the news of surrender to the other nations.
I beg your pardon, Sir Nagmelota. If my lord has overheard the conversation between Captain Brandolph and myself, could surrender not be delayed? The surrender ceremony is about to commence. It will be held deep underground, directly beneath Heaven's Bridge. They summon us to sign the instrument of surrender in what is little more than a hole in the ground. A final act of humiliation to sweeten their moment of triumph, no doubt. Just the kind of petty thing these foul pigmen would derive pleasure from.
All personnel have been evacuated from the residential area, as you commanded, sir.
Young lady, it would appear as if your efforts were in vain. But be glad, for you now have the chance to bear witness to a truly historic moment. The death of a nation. We couldn't stop them. Jeuno is going to surrender. Miro, what are we supposed to do now?
When in Jeuno, do as the Junonans do. Buy some time? What do you think?
I think we should try to buy some time.
Alright.
Right. It's not over till it's over. We have to find a way to stall them until help arrives. Now, the ceremony is supposed to take place underground. But where could the entrance be?
My lady! Oh wait, that's Barnabas. You could be Barnabas.
I understand you've suffered much on Juno's behalf, and wish to express my regret for the way things had to turn out. It's far too early for apologies. The two of us are going to head underground to where the ceremony is to be held. There has to be something we can still do. I see. Up atop a defensive wall out in Battaglia Downs is where you find your entrance. Take this key with you. You will need it to unlock the hatch. Thank you. Should you require a replacement, speak with Erwin here and he will provide you with one. Your courage and determination have rekindled the dwindling fire of my spirit. Truth is, we of the Ducal Guard have been grudgingly biting our tongues all this time, suppressing the burning desire to keep on fighting. That Junoian soldiers are mullishly stubborn and loath to admit defeat is no lie, it would seem.
As you make your way underground, so too will we prepare for our final stand against the enemy. And as for Captain Brandolph, I'm confident it won't take much to persuade him to see things our way.
Understood. Lilithset, Miro, the continued existence of Jeuno is at stake. We, the Ducal Guard, humbly beseech your help in our darkest hour. You can count on us! Miro, the only option left is for us to go underground and raise some hell. It's just as well, though, because keeping up the diplomatic charade was becoming rather tiresome.
Oh, Hellraiser.
I
Alright.
like how it's only in video games where they're like, if you lose the key, come back and talk to this particular person to receive a duplicate key in case you throw it out of your inventory.
Yeah. Alright.